What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since my last Destiny 2 WEMP review video, but I've finally come around to actually making a video. I have a ton of footage with a bunch of different weapons that I'll be going over, and in this video we'll be going over the Iron Banner Kinetic Handcannon, the Crimil's Dagger. Now, how to obtain this weapon: you can only get this weapon when Iron Banner is active. It was on sale from Lord Salden in the past Iron Banner and should be available in the future one. I don't know when it is. I don't think they have announced it yet, but it will definitely be available in the loot pool. Alright, let's go over the perks. So it comes with aggressive frame, high damage, high recoil. If you didn't know, one of the intrinsic things on aggressive frame is that it comes with high caliber rounds. I didn't know that until I watched the video about a month ago, but that's kind of cool. Sight-wise, you have True Sight HCS, Balanced Hand Cannon Sight, slightly increases range, slightly increases stability, slightly increases handling speed. They have the Crossfire HCS, Sharp Hand Cannon Sight, increases range, slightly decreases stability, slightly decreases handling speed, and they have Steady Hand HCS, Stable Hand Cannon Sight, increased stability, increased handling speed. You have two magazine options. You have armor piercing rounds. Rounds cause extra damage to combatant shields and overpenetrate targets, slightly increases range. Then you have Drop Mag, magazine drops on reload, wasting ammunition, but greatly increases reload speed. And then finally, its last perk, Opening Shot, improved accuracy and range on the opening shot of attack. Let's go over a summary of what I use. So sight-wise, I personally go with Steady Hand for the most stability. Considering this archetype is slow firing with good range and high recoil already put into the gun, having that extra stability is going to help keep this hand cannon accurate with good stability. Like, obviously, hand cannons aren't the best in D2 right now, especially with target acquisition not being very strong and the recoil direction and how much stability actually comes with it, because you actually need to bring the gun back down just a little bit to make sure it's still on track and on sight with the enemy. Like, it's still... Hand cannons obviously aren't the best, but having this stability on this gun is going to be the best option for you. Magazine-wise, there's obviously not a lot of good options for mags for this weapon, so I recommend just going with armor-piercing rounds for that extra range. Having drop mag helps with reload, considering the reload speed is pretty slow, but I believe that extra range is vital for these type of hand cannons and just hand cannons in general. Let's go over the trait perk. So Opening Shot is definitely an underrated perk in Destiny 2, but for hand cannons, it's probably one of the best perks to have. That increased range and accuracy allows you to map people across map with this hand cannon on that first shot, and considering most people that I see in engagements, especially for that like medium range, they're coming at you, and this hand cannon will be able to clean those people up very quickly with that aspect. Alright, for PvE, I don't have any PvE footage, but from what I've seen, hand cannons aren't really too strong in PvE activities. The only one that has seemed to perform well is Better Devils, and they're not even in the same archetype. Like, this is the slow firing archetype, this one's in the middle. I think between those ones, it's like 150. No, it's 140. That's what it is. The 140 archetype. This one's 110. It shoots a lot slower. They're clearly not even the same archetype, but I don't think it performed that well in PvE, considering there are a lot better PvE oriented weapons like Cold Heart, like Purpose, Nameless Midnight, any Omolon auto rifle. Like this weapon won't even like come close to those weapons when it comes to dealing damage. Alright, in PvP, this hand cannon performs extremely well in my opinion. It takes a few rounds to get used to it just because hand cannons aren't used to often, but in my opinion, this is one of the best hand cannons to use in the Crucible, probably right next to Better Devils and other hand cannons to use. Like, I like the Older Sister 3. It is a new marquee Suros hand cannon. I like that one as well. There's a few slow firing ones, like the Future Roll Colt one. It's a primary, and it comes with I forget, like the timed explosive, timed payload, or whatever it's called. It's in the same archetype as this one, and it's kinetic hand cannon. I like those ones. So it takes a few rounds to get used to the recoil on this one, but eventually you'll get used to it. It's a 3-tap headshot if you take someone down in this archetype, plus the range allows for that those little longer range engagements. Like, I know the 150 round per minute archetypes and the new hand cannons that came with Curse of Osiris that shoot straight up and down don't have a lot of range compared to these ones. To finish it up, my rating is a 9 out of 10. Overall, this hand cannon performs extremely well inside of a Crucible setting, and it has pretty quick kill time and great range. I'm on console, so obviously it's going to be different on PC. I know a lot of people use hand cannons on PC. I know I saw a video of Bakken Gangster. He was using, I don't know if you follow him, he does a lot of clips and a lot of glitches and stuff like that, especially in the Crucible. It's a little janky, but he was using this hand cannon with the, the Lucky Pants for the Hunter. Basically just improves hand cannons, and you can like just have faster handling speed, some other stuff like that. But this thing was performing very well. He was hip firing with it. He was hip firing, and he was still dropping people with this weapon very easily. So I think even if it does perform better on PC, it's still going to perform fairly well on console. And it's definitely one of the best hand cannons right next to Better Devils, like especially in the Crucible. And I definitely recommend trying it out in the Crucible. Like, I know there's not a lot of hand cannons that I see people using inside the Crucible, and once you get your hands on this one, especially since you can hit people at that extra range, you're going to be able to feel it, and you're going to be able to like it a lot better. Alright guys, if you want to know how to support me, there'll be a link below. It's the best way to support me. All you have to do is go to the link below. It's a like 4-minute video. It's not Patreon or anything like that. It's not exclusive emblems or videos or like anything like that. It's it's some cool stuff. And if you check it out, awesome. If you actually follow through with it, hey, I appreciate you very much. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like videos, subscribe to the channel, share videos, and turn on the notification bell if you notify when I drop some new content on the channel. Lastly, just comment what you guys want to see below, whether you think I can improve something on the channel, or if you want to see more weapon reviews. I actually have a lot of weapon reviews coming out. We're going to be going over the Iron Banner Energy Scout Rifle. That's the Viced one. That's the new one. And almost all of the raid weapons, like from Leviathan Raid and the Eater Worlds Raid that I've actually used in the Crucible. We're going to be going over some of those things. But whatever you guys want to see, I'll try to get that content out to you as quickly as possible. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.